And I understand you had the incredible high of getting, nationwide distribution of Starbucks, only to later basically get discontinued at Starbucks, even though your product was selling well, but your margins were lower. So, that's got to be tough to handle. Tell us what you learned from that experience.
So we get into Starbucks, and that was high day, right? In the timeline, of course, 11,000 stores. So I'm feeling pretty confident as the CEO of a company and making sure that my largest customer is super happy. And then a new buyer comes into Starbucks, gives us a call and says, "Hey, I just want to introduce myself. And, we've been really happy with the relationship. And unfortunately, we're changing direction and we're going to bring food into the case. It has higher ring, higher margins, all of this. It's nothing against you guys." The challenge with that conversation is that I then realized that 40% of my business was sitting in the hands of someone else to make this decision. And I had all this inventory in the warehouse, and I had investors, and my inventory was going to go bad in the next couple of months. So I had to figure out what to do. About 2 weeks later, luckily, I'm still trying to figure out what to do with the inventory, and I'm sharing some of this information with our investors. That's when an email came from an Amazon buyer, and they had their grocery business going. They were really sort of testing it at this point. And the grocery buyer said, "Hey, I love Blackberry Hint, and I buy it all the time at Starbucks when I go get my coffee in the morning." He said, "What is the lead time to actually get this product? Because I'd love to get you guys in as soon as possible." And I said, "Well, I happen to have a couple of truckloads of product if you want to buy it and wire the money in." And so I was able to kind of figure out exactly what to do with that product. But the interesting thing is what he shared with me was that Starbucks was the place that actually allowed him to see and taste our product. And so Amazon probably wouldn't have happened if Starbucks wouldn't have happened.